Is the audio still coming out good? Just want to make sure. Because I noticed before when I was doing a test stream of this and I was viewing it through my other channel, the audio kept looping for some reason.
The name's Crash.
Or Cash. I call him Crash, didn't I?
Again?
Hey, Mark.
The name's Crash.
Right? Oh,
Whatever.
that boot up from the PlayStation is god tier.
Hey, that's a nice suit. What is that, a leather?
So yeah, this is the behind the scenes for Crash Bandicoot Warp, and this is with Evil Knievel's son, Robbie Knievel, I believe.
It's called the gym, pal. Get to what?
You're gonna put it on and you're gonna shave.
I'm a furry macho man.
You're gonna shave.
Yeah, Crash is hairy baby.
Parker.
I'm ripped. What do you like? 5?
It's gonna take a while to shave that.
And turning.
That's Crash, Colonel.
What do you do about prunage?
Hey, supervisor, boss around. I'm not gonna put it on.
You're gonna put.
I forgot the guy's name on to the left right there, but he was a gold medalist for a swimmer.
You're nuts. This is nuts.
Forgot his name, but yeah, he was with the Olympic swimming team.
Mark.
This is nuts. You're nuts. We gotta get it. Cut. Okay, time out. We got a situation here.
Ow! Where was the flip call? I needed a flip call.
I think it's gonna be a little bit hard to do a flip with that costume.
Pavement in your butt?
Yeah.
I said a cheese sandwich. I'm all cramped up.
What kind of cheese? Come on, shake it off. Stop. Hey guys, give him a little air. He's got gas.
That was a dank fart.
Give me the air. That's not chlorine I smell.
Okay, it's a go for Bandicoot. Full throttle up.
See? It's festive. Perfect. Still good. Warning, turn frame rate is too high. Huh. Looks like it's still working though, at least. All right. Sorry about that. I still have it's been a week and a half since I had the flu, and I'm still having this recurring cough. So yeah, this is PlayStation Underground version, Volume 2, Issue 4. This was the 1998 holiday season. Festive indeed, Joey. Festive indeed. Garlic soup. So yeah, this had a lot of behind the scenes stuff. There were 2 CDs. This is the first one. A lot of behind the scenes stuff for video games, like for instance the DualShock controller when that was a thing. Code archive, bulletins, I guess. I think this is like for forums back in the day. An import, which is a demo for Shadow Tower. Cool tricks on how to beat some of the levels in Spyro. But I think the highlight of this one is the Stuart Copeland interview on how video game music is made. Just double check one more time with the audio. Just double check. Okay. It was looping, but yeah. So, without further ado, let's start with the Stuart Copeland interview. Give this a watch.
Man, I'm getting the crap kicked out of me here.
Some people work only for the money. Others do what they love most and manage to get paid for it.
Do you mind not interrupting me when I'm working?
Stuart Copeland is in the second group. He's been making music all his life, first as a co-founder and drummer of the Police, then as a composer for films such as Rumblefish, Highlander 2, and Wall Street. Now he's writing the music for Spyro the Dragon, his first video game project. What makes composing for video games fun?
I remember when I first watched this back in the day, and my mom happened to
PlayStation
walk
Underground
by
visited his small,
and saw
unmarked
this, and
studio
she
in Hollywood,
realized it
where
was
he
Stuart
showed us
Copeland.
some
She goes,
secrets.
"Oh, it's my favorite band, The Police." I was like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Step one is to beat the level. Now, for a 10-year-old
And
kid,
yeah,
it's no
Joey,
problem.
Spyro
But
music
for me,
is
well,
god
I
tier.
have to beat the level and figure out the jumping, and I kind of navigate my way through the levels. And the very early stage, it's a lot of fun because I find a level that I can beat and get an attitude for.
You're
it,
right,
and then,
Joey.
create
Some
a
of the
piece
music was
for it.
used, more specifically the credits sequence, or the credit
But then
theme
as
song.
the game progresses and I start getting to some of the more difficult levels,
I remember back in the day, this is before I was frequent on the internet,
beat this bad guy
and I was like, that sounds like,
to write a piece of music for it. So I have to learn how to beat all the bad
just
guys.
don't mention Sting around him.
If I was having
Ooh.
to pay for my helpline, I'd be running up a huge tab here.
Oh.
So then once I'm on the level and I've got a
No
general
love lost there,
attitude
huh?
for the game,
Gaseous?
I have to, within the
I remember
atmosphere
back
of
in the
that
day
level,
with the Amanda
have
show,
a lot of different changes happen, but
when,
stay kind of
that whenever
in
the credit
atmosphere.
sequence would
Then
play, I
go
was like,
back
that's
and
the
I
same
look
thing
for
from
how to
Wizard
make
Peak
those
from
inner
Spyro.
complexities more complex, and to have
And then
deeper
finally, like when
sub-layers,
YouTube came around, I was
and
like,
things
I can
that
finally
don't really
confirm.
hit
I was
you
like,
the
yeah,
first
it is
time,
the same.
But hit you the 16th time.
Because and when
so
you're
it
younger, you
kind of
didn't really pay
survives
attention to
repeated
the
listens.
credits. Sometimes they would just blast those credits so quickly you couldn't see.
Well, let me start something. Let me write something.
And it's like, oh yeah, music by Stuart Copeland.
Okay. Well,
This is my favorite part
I'm gonna
here.
do something which is a trade secret here, but I have input quantized, which means that I can play it very badly, and it comes back played very nicely.
Sting is talented, but his ego is insufferable. That's like so many people in the music industry. Am I right?
I can loop those two bars there, so it'll just go around and around and around those two bars.
Was that saying never meet your heroes?
Okay, now let's get some bass going there. Okay, so there's a bass line. Now let's get some drums happening.
It's one of the flying levels.
Okay, now let's get some heavy metal going here. Okay.
I wonder. I'm gonna keep the thing going, but I'm gonna see if I can go full
They
screen.
pay me for this. And then, of course, you can get into all the cool stuff like, okay, and copy the bass part onto other instruments to kind of thicken it up. And then I add
There we go.
scary stuff to, you know,
Sting's ego is next
add
level.
to it in various different ways.
I mean, with when you change your name to just Sting, I always found that so weird when people just change their name, like the Ultimate Warrior,
Now,
when
this
he
is
just
really
changed his
where I'm
name to
getting away with
Warrior.
trade secrets. This is where Mozart
I
would
just always
be
think that's
jumping
just
out of his
odd.
grave and saying, I want to live in this century, where I transpose that part from there up to there, and it plays that same piece of music. So I've just done a whole transition there, took all those instruments and moved them up.
Yeah, at least Stuart Copeland
That
seems
much.
like a cool dude.
Looks like fun, doesn't it?
In his career, Stewart has both performed music and composed it.
So at least I can go
He
full.
wondered which is more fun.
Jim Warrior was
When I
bass,
play
but also
music,
batshit
I
crazy.
have
Oh
an instrument in my hand,
yes.
I don't think, and my hands do the walking, and it's a bodily.
Seems to happen with a lot of
It-
bass
it's
people.
instinctive. It just happens. Composing all happens in the mind, and my body is inert.
I still can't get over how David Stay pulled a knife on you.
What's the great
Gaseous.
of being a composer? Is it when
And I
somebody
want to
sets
know.
up
I need
your
to find
music?
the other chats
Is it
because
the
I
reviews?
watched the rest of
But
that
no,
stream.
no. The best moment is when you find that note you're looking for and you get that chord which leads
Always
that
oh
chord
my-
and you've got this under thing happening there which
Get
pays
bit
off right
oh,
here,
what is it
at
from
the same
Torch?
time setting, and you
Podcast
crack it
consoles
and
got
you
infected a
got
month
it,
ago,
goes
all
there,
clear,
goes
but
there.
still got
That's
fucking.
it.
Oh,
And it's downhill
it's the worst
from there.
fucking feeling. I told Gaseous this last night, but every time last week when I had the flu, when
What's it like to compose for the PlayStation?
every time I would eat or swallow
PlayStation has
like or
room
drink anything,
for
it was
high-quality
it felt like
music.
knives were sliding
It
down
has
my
full
throat.
bandwidth. It's the same as you get from a CD. Whereas the
I
other
took a screenshot
platforms
of the chat. I'll
have very
send it to you later.
thin
Cool, thank you, Gaseous.
bandwidth. And the thinness of the bandwidth puts an imposition on the composer where he has to create sounds
Start the drum
that'll
beats.
fit within that. On these CD-ROM games, there's so much space. I don't have to worry. I can let full symphonic sounds there. In fact, I have. In this game, I've got whole orchestra sounds that I recorded in Utah.
I still have my copy of Spyro. For my computer, if I can get a
I
CD
use the
player
orchestra as a flourish here and
with
there
it.
to provide drama. Because the game is actually quite grand. He's flying through castles, and there's a big sky.
Amazed how he can...
And it's a very open, expansive feeling, which is where
How
the
he can
orchestra
disguise
comes
himself
in.
with the shirt and glasses. Yeah.
But for the energy and for the jeopardy, I've got raging rock.
Tea
guitars
made
and
from lemon
drums
juice and
pound
honey
drums.
will soothe your throat. I was told, yeah, honey
Any kind of art is about creation
can
of
help with
tension
that.
and
Which
resolution.
right now,
And in music,
it doesn't
it's
hurt
more
at all.
subtle
It's just,
how it
I
happens,
still
and it's
just
more
have this
esoteric
lingering
how it
cough.
happens,
It's just
but
annoying.
It's the same thing. You create a tension, and then you release it. The most fun part of the process is being able to be in there.
Gargle warm
like this,
salt
and
water.
I get a phone call and I can shout
Thankfully,
at my staff, don't interrupt me when I'm
The throat is
working."
better. I can eat and drink in peace. What? Gotcha. So, alright, so the next part is, I guess, behind the scenes between Crash Bandicoot Warp, and the second one is something that hasn't aged very well, is software parsley, but we'll talk about that when it gets there. And I did, Joey, when I was sick, I did gargle salt water. But I didn't do the tea and honey. Manageable but annoying, yeah. Alright, so let's do Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Hi, I'm Jason.
If you look on the bottom, you can see the camera guy recording Jason. Or Jason.
I wanted to be sure that we preserve the classic intuitive gameplay that has made the Crash series so successful. We found that gamers worldwide truly enjoy the
Favorite Crash game? I would say so. I still can't. It's a tie between Warp and 2.
The second thing
They're both equally fun.
Crash Bandicoot Warp is that we wanted to introduce free roaming games.
And Gassy, so I hope you get well soon, dude. I know you were going through a lot.
We've created some radically new styles of levels.
You still have a mission-based objective, but at the same time, the camera is opened up and you're free roaming.
Joey's gallery.
In addition, we wanted to broaden the replay value of the game so that players got more for their money. They got more bang for the buck. We added a time trial mode, but now they can race against the clock. They can compete against their friends,
Crash
their brothers,
Bandicoot,
their sisters,
fact,
and they can
the
put
first
up
time I ever
scores
played a Crash
their
Bandicoot
names
game was the
and
same
their
day I went to see Star Wars Episode 1.
In this succession from
Pretty awesome
Crash 1
day.
to Crash 2 to Crash Warped, we as a team, and I personally, have learned a tremendous number of things. In Crash 1 and 2, the maximum distance at which you could see any polygon.
Seeing
was
all the
about
stuff
70
back then,
meters. In Crash
made me
Warped,
want to
we
work on
opened
video
that up
games.
to 700 and some odd meters. Like in the medieval levels, there's
Seeing how most of the game developers are, I'm happy I'm not.
You go through almost a kilometer of level distance. Like you keep seeing the castle every time you get closer and closer as you go over crests.
Because we've been able to achieve things that just haven't been seen before on the PlayStation. One of the accomplishments that we did in Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back is we had Crash be able to wade into water and to subdivide perfectly in the water, which is something that had really not been seen before. On the
From just
PlayStation.
wading water
And
to
at
being
first,
able to go
there was some
underwater
debate
entirely.
whether it was feasible.
The only thing Sting did was playing
Fade
and
Crash
doing the
Bandicoot
full
Warp. We have
Fontaine
entire
Days, which is
rounds
doing-
where everything is floating in the water.
Gotcha.
We have environment mapping against waves, and the waves are moving in a very realistic ocean.
Like
pattern,
Sting's solo
but you
stuff,
can
I haven't
see
really
reflection
listened to as much.
of the world in the waves. It's
But
just
since
a
my
very,
mom was a
very
big fan of the
realistic
Police,
I think most people, including ourselves, until this
So I've
project
seen-
started,
I've
it
listened
was
to a
not
good
possible
portion of
to
their
pull
stuff.
off that many things, that much subdivision in a level, that you just would not have the speed to do something.
I will
like
bend
that.
like a reed in the wind.
I think the way we pulled it off was with perseverance and with
Yeah, huge props to
trying
these
things
guys
and
for
just
what
keep
they,
working at it
all
and
that
working
work,
at it
all
and
these
working at
hours
it
of
until
grinding.
we were
Hey,
able
I see a
to
Kenny.
get within the frame rate
That's
that
not
we
even an
really
amiibo. That's
want.
this is way before amiibos.
Tremendous amount about
A little action figure for Kenny.
making a new mechanic and trying to make it play well and work with Jason's animation for the character, because it all has to integrate together. Crash is like driving along on the motorcycle, and he turns, he's got to bring the motorcycle down, put his knee on the ground like the way a real motorcycle rider does. And so there's a real interaction between the gameplay programming, controlling the feel of that motorcycle, and the animation. And that's probably one of the most important programming things. If the game doesn't feel good, if it's clunky, then it's not fun.
When we approach a level, this is an example, this is Arabian level M. It's basically somewhere about 2/3 of the way into the game. We think in terms of the player's abilities at that point, and we also think in terms of the character's abilities. One of the things we wanted to do was bounce on tarps, because bouncing is a fun mechanic. Kids love to bounce on beds, and it's just always fun to do.
We decided to do something that hadn't been done before.
Nobody ever notices that Crash followed the ocean to your platform design. I didn't notice that either.
You couldn't specifically attack any particular
Weird hearing Naughty Dog talk about a game making fun. It's weird, and it's like, then you see Naughty Dog today, it's just not the same. So many companies that I grew up admiring, like Bungie,
The new moves, of course, are great.
Naughty Dog, and so many others, and then you see games like Last of Us 2, which it's just a movie. It's a movie with minor interactive moments in it. Race section, plays, shooting section, and boss section. Gotcha.
At the combo, now they'll slide, jump, and hover, and come down on them at a much more aggressive style.
Gotcha, Torch.
The deaths are an important part of this game. What we learned in 2 is that people, if they die and there's something funny that happens at the end of it, it sort of softens the blow of taking a hit.
Softens below, but it's still just as infuriating when you died.
Of what we should do, and we have the artists coming up with their additions of.
This dude always came off as creepy to me.
With that idea, or what would be best suited for that idea. Well,
maybe it's because of the mullet.
Just a rough vignettes, just to get the feel of which direction we should go, and then once we see that we're in the right environment, so we go straight to the line art, and the line art is a more finished artwork that leads eventually to being a
you know what the game needs,
which has the actual palette of that level. So that way we can take different elements of the warped background and go to the computer and start modeling and start making textures and start applying lighting and coloring and things like that. Or I can also do
like all these games. It looks like back then. Like you look at this, like at the background, or at least because this is just
rather quickly.
There's been a
I forgot what the word is, but it's just just background art.
Crash series, but I think
like coming up with ideas of what the levels look like. It looks so colorful. It looks awesome to play.
Of technical achievements and artistic achievements that came together with some of our water levels in Crash Bandicoot Warped. Our ocean level is just beautiful. I think we have a gameplay style that is truly new and truly unique. And I think that it's extremely
The less said about The Last of Us 2, the better. Stick with the first one.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far.
Jack and Dexter.
And I have to lay down a
Package
challenge.
Collection. Oh yeah, it's been a while, but I remember liking those games a lot.
Some of the best video game players, some of the best PlayStation players out there, and I want to see if that's actually true. The Naughty Dog.
I wonder how many people. I think Jason is still with Naughty Dog.
Have been playing our time trial mode, and you'll be able to find in the credits of the game what all of our best times were.
Trying to find Jack and Dexter collection? Are they just like expensive or just rare?
1,000 years of suffering on you.
Don't ask him what the answer is.
And the challenge is, can you actually?
Nice man, right?
And I have to say, within that group of people, there are some darn good players, so it's going to be quite a challenge. So the challenge is out to you now.
It's been a while since I played those Jack games, so I wouldn't know off the top of my head if it was like, oh, do I remember liking it? Last one I vaguely remember playing was like Jack X, which was like a racing game. Alright, so now we're here to the second part. This is software piracy, and how does it hurt gamers? Spoiler alert, at least for today, it doesn't. Because I think mostly people are just pirating the old stuff, you know? So here we go.
You bought a game and made some copies to sell over the internet. Now U.S. Marshals and the IDSA are standing outside your door. It's a good time to learn a few facts about software piracy. Recently, the Interactive Digital Software Association raided a New York City apartment where the occupant was allegedly selling illegal backup copies of PlayStation games over the internet.
We've got an order from Judge.
Because fines are as large as $1 million for each trademark violation, he's facing several $1 million in damages.
You wouldn't download a
Many
car.
websites like this have already been shut down.
Hell yeah! yeah, I would download a car.
An official of the Interactive Digital Software Association.
And what's funny is that where I got this from, the website that I get all my ROMs.
The problem of piracy is growing exponentially
yeah, I would totally download
every
a car.
day. Technology is making it easier.
Oh, come on, lady.
Just because it's
Blackface?
easier
That's so
doesn't mean
racist.
it's any more legal. Making a copy of a PlayStation game without permission is absolutely illegal.
I was using these as backups.
And this guy missed $7 million. I wonder if he's still fucking paying for that, even to this day.
I had a disclaimer and everything.
We saw the disclaimer, but the law doesn't work that way.
The question
Because I wonder if
this
he
is a
got like
copy,
she must be
that's a
Canadian.
backup copy that you buy off the internet because you
Must
don't
be
want to buy
with
the
Justin
original.
Trudeau.
It's absolutely illegal.
You people who make or buy illegal copies think about who's
That was
really getting
developing
hurt.
for the N64. I would say, at least back then, I could get their argument.
Put in 12 to 16-hour days for a year or two to develop a game at a
Because
cost
if you
of
were
over
just
$1
straight up
million.
copying the stuff, right? Like today, in today's market,
Because
how much money is the video game industry's making?
Developers to take chances.
So even if it was pirated,
That's how piracy
it wouldn't make a
hits
dent,
development
I think.
community. This year, illegal copies will keep an estimated $3.2 billion in revenue from reaching the people who create and distribute the games. That money would help developers start many
Sultan
more
of
projects,
Canada.
take bigger risks, and
This
experiment
is
with more
legal in
specialized and
Canada.
unusual games. So who does piracy hurt the most?
Kazakhstan. So
Ultimately,
says the
all
Sultan
gamers
of
and the quality
Canada.
of video games themselves. Here's how the game community is striking back.
Yeah, game community is striking back. No,
FBI
no,
has
it's
started
just
to
all the
take some very
feds.
serious actions against pirates online, not just for copyright and trademark infringement.
If I'm
but
not
other
able
things
to buy
like
that
consumer
game in
fraud.
any way,
US customs
except
officials have begun
buying
to
a
use
$200
seizures of
copy on
products of
eBay,
entertainment software
screw that,
into
I'm
the
going
United
online.
States. The largest such raid that we have experienced in the last few months occurred
No
in
chicken
Miami,
shit video game
where they
journalists can talk
seized
about piracy without being a
54,000
fucking shill.
illegal PlayStation
Yeah.
discs. The seizure in Miami is just a tip of the iceberg.
Game developers would like your help in keeping the quality of future games high. They point out that many people who don't feel bad about making and using illegal copies would feel terrible.
Yeah,
if
I
they had to
have
steal
no,
it.
like in this day and age, at least for
Ironically,
today,
it's the same thing.
I don't see it.
For
Yeah.
a detailed look at how piracy hurts
Oy
video
vey,
games and what
cyberpunk
you can do to help
shit.
stop it, visit www.idsa.com.
This is definitely the one section from this that is it's like, yeah, this aged like fucking milk. What do we got? What do we got? Event Center, the making of the Spyro TV commercial. Oh yeah, with the sheep. This is an anti-protest. I am an anti-Spyro. This is an official protest. I am an anti-Spyro activist.
Being a sheep and trying to make it in Hollywood these days.
Diddlers
is
go
not
feet
so good.
first. Yes.
PlayStation Underground is taking you onto the set of the latest Spyro TV commercial to see how things are done. We're asking an important question. Are real sheep in today's Hollywood getting fleeced? Does that look like the face of a happy actor? He's nicknamed Toasty because Spyro breathes fire and shield.
You do it right, it's one more. You do it wrong, it's all.
It's so cool how they were able to
Sheep
do this
in
with
today's world are
animatronics.
having a PR crisis. Wherever they go, they're the butt of jokes.
It'd be nice, or I'll let the whole crew have their way with you.
How can a real sheep compete for roles against the likes of this? It's an animatronic
I
head
wonder.
that was used for close-ups.
It would be awesome if
21
they.
servo motors
Oh,
make
if they
it move,
did that for
guided
the
by
remaster
several
for
remote
Spyro.
controls. The skull
Like
is
all those years,
fiberglass and
like a few
aluminum.
years ago.
The skin is foam latex. 14 specialists worked 3 weeks to build it, including a sculptor, mold maker, mechanic, and lab and hair technicians.
Genghis, come.
Imagine being
Genghis
a sheep
or
and having to
Pingus?
share a trailer with a co-star named Genghis.
And he just said,
Around
Pingus,
Hollywood, whatever
come?
Genghis wants, Genghis gets. Who thought up the Spyro commercial? These guys from PlayStation's ad agency.
We played the game quite a bit, and we noticed that there were some sheep that sort of came to unhappy
Spyro
endings
Trilogy
in the
is
game.
my favorite
So
set
we
of video
switched
games.
to what
Second
seemed
place
like
would
to
be
sheep.
the Halo Trilogy.
That's basically where the idea came from.
Yeah.
Why did they use animatronics for sheep?
Dingus?
instead
Yeah.
of graphics?
Dingus? Genghis?
Video
Pingus?
games
I don't
are
know.
actually bringing our sheep to life with animatronic, you know, just it seems to bring
Station
character, more
Underground
character.
2.4. I'm looking for cheat codes
That's it
because there's
from
some
the
cheat
Spyro
codes you
set
can
with
put
an
in and it'll
Enderman
play some
and
songs
the sheep are
or videos.
animatronic?
Pingus. Let's see here. We got download station. So here is where you can download cheat codes for certain video games. I'm not sure how this would work on an emulator. So yeah, if you ever wanted to download it, like extra tracks, unlock all characters. Dr. Robotnik's voice actor is still salty about that meme. Really? Well, maybe he shouldn't have, been so, very... Oh god, what's the fucking word? I can't even talk right now. Wait, I remember Xbox demo disc had a save file and extras. I got custom costumes for Dead or Alive 3 that way. That's awesome. So let's go back. Yeah, he emphasized that Snoopingus as usual. It's like, come on, dude, you were asking for trouble when you said it like that. Oh, here we go. Research and development. Project Wormhole, Part 3. So this is them showing you how to make a video game. I don't know how back in the 90s, some average Joe watching this was able to do this, But hey, if you were able to do with just your home computer back then, props to you.
Welcome to part 3 of Project Wormhole.
I sure as hell
How a Game
couldn't.
is Made. This issue we're going to work on game physics and obstacles. Now that we have a tunnel to fly down, things will start to get interesting. Last issue, the car flew straight down the middle of the tunnel. That's fine for just checking it out. But in the finished game, we want to be able to fly and dodge obstacles realistically. We need to consider all of the different forces acting on the car as it flies down the tunnel.
If this was made today, they would have to make a section to where you have to talk about
The force of jets on its
microtransactions
bottom keeping it off the ground. Drag forces from the air
and
in
how
the
to play
tunnel,
victim when your game
and
falters
forces from jets used
in
by
the
the player to
ratings.
control the car. We add all of these forces up to figure out how the car is moving. That's a
Sperm
lot of number
into
crunching,
a
but the
vagina.
extra attention to detail makes the gameplay feel as real as possible. Let's draw obstacles. They're made just like they made the car in part 1. We've already done most of the work for this. The tricky part is knowing when we've run into something. It's too slow to look at every polygon and every object to see if they've collided, so we create an imaginary box around each object just big enough to contain
It's
it.
all imaginary.
These are called
bro.
bounding boxes. We can use them to quickly see if two objects have run into each other. Now that the obstacles are floating in front of us, it's time to blow them apart. We'll make a basic weapon as a placeholder. A laser cannon that shoots bolts of energy in
Now
a straight
notice how they
line.
mentioned the laser
More weapons
cannon,
will be added later.
but when you can play
In
the
next
demo
section,
that they
try out
have
some
for
of the
you,
things we
there is
just
no
built.
laser cannon.
Then check out the preview of Wormhole Part 4. And don't forget to visit www.playstation.com, where you can join in a discussion of the game at PlayStation Underground online.
So let's play this a little bit. Oop. There we go. Oh, so yeah, R1 is to speed up the game. L1 is to speed up the game. Let me try doing this in slow mode, and then I'll do it in fast mode. The vaginal canal. Oh god. This lady needs to see a gynecologist. All these colors? Ugh. There might be an infection, lady. Oop. Alright, so then we did slow mode, now let's do fast mode. Turbo mode! Barrel roll, barrel roll! Can I make it? Come on. Oh, fuck. Let's see, next issue. Put your D in the wormhole.
In Part 4 of Project
Put
Wormhole,
D-Man in
we'll
the
look into
wormhole.
artificial intelligence, or how enemies are plotting to destroy you. We'll also add sound effects. Don't go away, the fun is just beginning.
So you can submit your suggestions. I wonder if there's an archive of all this. By sending your suggestion, you will not have to write that it's the property of Sony. Blah 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 blah. T-Man. But I do hope everyone's holidays are going well. Yeah, it would have been cool to play the fan games. Oh, man, I wonder if there's a way. If there's any archives of that. What do we got? Tech Q&A on the DualShock controller. Which is funny because I'm using an Xbox controller for this.
Something's been shaking up PlayStation gamers for the past few months. It's the DualShock analog controller. PlayStation Underground couldn't resist the temptation to look under the cover and see how it works. And each handle is an actuator. That's a hardware term for something that actuates or starts something else. In this case,
Ooh,
vibration.
And it vibrates.
The weight on the spindle is carefully balanced to run cool when you're playing long and hot.
Yeah,
on
hot,
one side,
baby.
the weight is small. On the other, a bigger weight spins.
I got that. Why is the one bigger than the other?
The game determines how long and how fast one or both sides turn for different effects. This lets developers do lots of new things. For
If
example,
I remember,
Gran Turismo,
if you play this on the
drive by
original
feel, not
hardware,
just by sight. If you drive a
two
front-wheel
girls
drive
can
car
share
in real
one
life,
controller.
the steering wheel vibrates because the engine's so close.
God, that's
Also
why
true in the game.
my one relative always borrowed this console.
Jump off the line in first in a front-wheel drive car, and the controller shakes from high power and
Or the
low
one neighbor always borrowed
As you
this.
shift into
It's
higher
always
gears,
weird.
The engine vibrates less and less until there's almost no
I think if you
vibration.
played on the original
RPMs are high and you speed
PlayStation
along
and you had a
smooth.
DualShock controller,
Brush against something and that
doing
side of
this,
the
it would
controller
actually
shakes.
vibrate the controller.
Slam into something and both actuators spin hard to give you a big jolt. Because more of your senses are involved, you'll find yourself drawn deeper into the game. You also get a precise, light steering touch from the analog thumbsticks.
It's like
Virtually
the
all
Harry
new
Potter
titles are being
broomstick.
programmed to take advantage of the DualShock vibration
The
feature,
vibrating
including
broomstick.
Crash Bandicoot Warped, Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3, and Spyro the Dragon. Also, a button lets you play any game in standard digital mode. The controller is standard with all new consoles. It's a must-have addition to every gamer's PlayStation experience. Check it out. It rocks.
Don't you mean it shakes? It shakes, rattle, and rolls? Alright, what do we got? Code archives. I believe this is where all the cheat codes are at. They smell like something else. Let's see, we got Blasto, Bomberman, Madden. Hey, we just did Madden 99. Toomba. Simply quit, then restart the save game file to restore health. That's not even a cheat code, that's just... This is pretty cool. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Toomba is good? Oh, for sure. And then we got bulletins, which I believe is like a Q&A panel. The Jorg Camper Field trailer was awesome. Kumba. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do PlayStation Online. What do we got here? Survive the holidays, PlayStation style. Dial up your online holiday special where you can immerse yourself in the true gaming spirit of the season. But be on the lookout for lots of surprises. Curious? So are we. In fact, we're building a workshop as we speak. Huh. Issue 2.3 hidden codes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after I do everything on here. Because I think it's on this disc or the other one. If you enter a cheat code, there's a Korn music video. But I think that's mostly on disc 2, so yeah, here's the cheat codes for 2.3. We got threads and accessories. Touch the screen. Don't tell me what to do. Whoa! Advertising! Strobe lights! Buy our products. Buy our products. Ooh, Jet Moto. Twisted Metal. Parappa the Rapper. PSU caps. Wear this screen. Oh, you definitely can't deny it. He won in a contest. Wow. I like how you can order these separately. Oh, never mind. I thought it was like it actually directs you to a phone number. Jet Moto 2. Wow. Blasto. Twisted Metal 2. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's go to the menu. Speak your mind. Yeah, remember when game companies let you speak your mind? Branch line forward. Oof. Oh, these are actually things. Alright, here we go. More sports time. Because I played every game and everything that you guys sent to me. The only changes that need to be made are the sports games. That's pretty cool. I wonder if Chris Chance submitted anything to this. Let me see, is there a Chris? Nope. Newer coach, you should really spend more time on your code section because it doesn't really have any new titles. Golden Age of Game Awards. I have tournaments with friends. Keep it up. That's cool. Project Warmer first. I think you should put an energy bar instead of one hit death crap. Ooh, he said crap. Whoa. Question. Jump Jack versus evidence of subscriber. Response. Ah, and they even respond. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's compare. Jump Jack, demos, imports, insider previews. 1 CD twice a year at $5 per CD. Then you get a CD magazine. Demos, imports, 4 times a year at $29. Not $40. Yeesh. I don't know. Would you pay that much for back then? Is that worth it? Nah. PlayStation Underground at Sony or PlayStation at Sony.com. Man, I can't read for shit. Ooh, I wonder what's next for Volume 3. Yeah, the internet getting popular, it was a blessing and a curse. Obviously, since I could be able to do it, I was able to meet all you guys. But at the same time, you get the normies. Alright, let's see. Contender. Kane, Soul Reaver. Ooh, Ridge Rager. I played that recently. That's pretty cool. WCW NWO Thunder. Normies always ruin everything. Yep. What it means for games to come, which means, what it means for gamers, you have to deal with microtransactions. Spiromania. Okay. I agree. N64 had better wrestling games and better customization. Game trailers. Like that play. They're all the animators, composers. I think we got 2 more things. We got the import, but we got to play that last, and I'll explain that in a little bit. And now we got cool moves with Spyro.
Hi, my name's Christian Davis. Was the lead tester for Spyro the Dragon. Today's cool tip is on Spyro. It's on the treetops level, where we'll be showing
I wonder,
that last platform that's so tough
for these
to get to.
videos back then, what did they use to capture the game footage?
The square button and pressing X at the very end of the ramp to get.
Or what type of program they used?
On this platform right here, you want
green
to
screen with industrial
ramp,
background.
Jump at the end. When you reach the next platform, immediately turn right. Jump.
This is how I was able to get the last dragon
to your right,
on the treetop level.
The wrong way. This super.
Always such a pain back then.
Jump at the end. One last platform, jump, and a long glide will take you there. Our next tip for you is in the Peacekeepers world, Clifftown.
Marco.
We've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here.
When you glide across the river, you get to the dragon that tells you about being at the highest point in the level. If you jump off, glide around to your right, you can glide behind the building you first started in and collect the gems there.
Rip to all those people who spend hours looking for those last few
Our
gems.
next tip for you today is on the Peacekeepers level, sub-level Ice Caverns. Right from the very start level, if you walk out onto the platform right in front of you and do a blind jump and glide around the mountain to your right, you'll end up on a platform with 3 extra lives. That might come in handy.
Oh, dude. I remember all the hate that Skylanders had back then. But at least we eventually got the remasters. Alright, so now we got imports. Spoonie's Game Crazy video. Game Crazy video. Maybe we could watch that later. We'll see. Alright, so now we got an import, which is a demo. And the reason why I do this last is after you hit the game over screen, you have to reset the console. Alright, here we go. So this is Shadow Tower, and I believe, if memory serves me well, these were the same people that eventually made Dark Souls. And that's pretty cool. So there you go. So, but as soon as I hit game over, that's it. So, or for this one, then we're gonna play disc 2. Discount Spyro for Skylanders Academy. And Skylanders for 3DS was good. And this is before they utilized the analog stick to look up or down. From Software made this. So you gotta use, to look up or down, it's R1 and R2, and then to strafe left or right, it's L1 and R1. Triangle is to use the sword. They've probably made a mod for this by now. I would hope. And we got these Slimers. Look at that. Awesome hit detection. Oh. Oh, nope, fuck. Even back then, I always sucked at this. Oh, fucking hell. Game called Death Trap Dungeon. What a name. Like I'm literally right there. Alright, come on, come on. Jesus. Gotta let the attack charge up. Oh my god, I'm getting... How do you pick up weapons? So I never figured out how to work this game. Just press X. And it's in Japanese. Like the series, gothic drama and death with death traps. Okay. Where are we? And then we got a spider. Can I pick up a weapon? Nope. I think I accidentally crushed it. Yep. I accidentally ended it. Select button is the end button. So that's the end of the game. Otherwise, if this was on original software, I'd have to reset the console in order to do the other stuff on the CD. Oops. Oh well. I was never good at that demo anyway. The furthest I would ever get to is with the bats that do like an echolocation type of thing. With like an echo beam on you. And I'd always die. So let me exit full screen. Nope. Jesus. Alt F5. There we go. Just make sure it's gone. Nope. I would buy a Shadow Tower game that isn't TPS Soulborn, but in FPS. Gotcha. So we got the game. Shut that down. Now we're gonna do disc 2. Okay. There we go. Oops. I think some Japanese guy was making a conversion mod for Skyrim with regards to Shadow Tower. Torch? There's that and some guy making a conversion mod for Vampire and Masquerade Redemption. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, thank you. So yeah, this is now disc 2. Which is where all the demos are. Plenty of games. At least the guy's festive while he's going on a killing spree. Alright, so here's all the games. Everyone fucking using Skyrim as the go-to game to do total conversion mod. Would there be any other games to use with regards to conversion mod? Or conversion mods? Torch? Yeah, where is it? Let's start with the NFL Blitz. No refs, no rules, no mercy. I'll do Siphon Filter. That one's only, unfortunately, for Siphon Filter, that's only a video. I wish it was an actual demo, but it's only video. The N64 version? I only played the PS1 version.
Today's matchup, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Green Bay Packers.
So I'm playing as Pittsburgh. Boo! I want to play as Patriots. Freeman and Vaporwave shit. Wasn't Hunt Down the Freeman the one where Keemstar was the president? Oh.
First and 30.
Oh.
Comes up with it.
You fuck up my face. Yeah, hold on. Something's going on here. Let me see. Can I...
Second down.
Yeah, for some reason, the D-pad isn't working.
Third down.
Uh-oh. Oh, we might have one issue with the demo. Well, I'm gonna get sacked. I'm fucked. Yeah, I can't run, but I can pause and everything. Oh, because it's... I know what's going on. Because I have, for the emulator, I specifically only use D-pad. Ah, it's bugged running back mechanic. Yep, look at that. I'm going to get fucking sacked. -1. Ah, these bugged running back mechanics.
Bingo.
Yep, because it's used to using the D-pad for the demo. There you go. If I hit select, it should back me to the main menu. That's weird. Because, like, here on the menu, I can use the D-pad fine. Let's see, is that the same deal? I hope not. But now we got Bug's Life. So it was... For Christmas '98, that's when I got my first video game system, which was the PlayStation. I got A Bug's Life, NASCAR '99, and Spyro the Dragon. Remember when Traveler's Tales used this logo instead of that basic one? That basic logo they would use for the Lego Star Wars stuff? Disney Interactive. A lot of the Disney games were really good. Tarzan was my favorite one. Find the entrance to the anthill. I still can't believe NFL Blitz wouldn't let me use that. Alright, let's hopefully... Okay, it works. So it's just NFL Blitz. NFL Blitz. Being buggy. They only do Lego shit nowadays. Not like I begrudge them. Lego still sells well for the autistic adults. Yeah. Usually in the full game you have dot like, this way, flick! Over here! Genesis Aladdin was really good, but personally, I always preferred the Capcom version on the Super Nintendo. But I still like both of them. Oh yeah, the grain thing. It's harvest time! That's what he would say in the original, in the full game, or in the full version. That's right, come on, sit on me. There we go. And we got FLIK spells Flick, who in the movie was kind of a dick. Lego City Undercover tried something different. Closest we'll ever get to a Lego GTA. Imagine if they actually did a Lego GTA. The side-scrolling adventure game. Oh god, it was like a Chinese knockoff. My condolences, Torch. Let's see, can I do body slam? Nope. Ooh. It's a little telescope. Love Bug's Life and Tarzan, both the movie and the game. Those were the movies I used to always watch with my dad and my younger brother all the time back then. Still got the VHS tapes for them too. And I want to know, Torch, was it just the CD? Or did it come like with some shady looking case? The bootleg version. Oh boy. Can I make it? There we go. Alright, let's get to the anthill. Lego City was amazing. Lego City was amazing. I need to stream it. Hell yeah, Joey. Watch out for the full game. And then you see a shit ton of flick heads. Oh, wow. From the movie? Footage from the movie? Wow. It was a legit game, but it was boring shit adventure game. Had horrible performance with this one. Fucking freeze. Oof. My condolences. Ooh, we got Rally Class 2 next. Probably would have gone with the hot dogs. Pocket watch. I remember Burger King used to had the same pocket watches, but it was for The Simpsons. I don't know if you remember that, Joey. I still have the Bart Simpson one, where he always goes, "Cool your jets, man." Oh my god, that takes me back. So yeah, here's Rallycross 2. I can never win this race in the demo. Let's see if I can do it here. Oh, the crusty one. Hell yeah. Oop. I'll do a lap or two, then I'll move on to the next game. I remember there used to be a shortcut here. Wait. I found a PC version and my autism made me download it and finish it. It was just okay. I could have went for the hot dog. Yeah. I remember there used to be a shortcut here. There we go. Oh, and I flipped it. God dang it. Could have flipped me over sooner. God dang, they made the AI like at 110% difficulty or something. I couldn't catch up. I can't keep up with them when I was 9 years old, and I can't keep up with them now. For some reason, it's only playing audio on the left side of my ear for this game. Alright, so that's one lap. Chinatown sellers, we were getting some nice imported stuff from Hong Kong, especially anime and HK movies. And old man likes John Woo flicks and Jackie Chan movies. Awesome. That's awesome. My dad, for some reason, was he was really into Steven Seagal movies. That was always his thing. And now we got Crash Bandicoot Warp. Games too, a lot of fucking games. Hell yeah. Chinese population in your area, expected a great market. I don't know if I have one. Or is it too different from the original or the full game? That pufferfish is a different color in the full game. Ah, I missed the timing. I get flea markets around here, though. Probably could find some good games, or old classics. Nope, nope, nope. Got the little underwater scuba. I forgot the official name of this was. For this thing. Flea markets, old brick and mortar, and surplus stores. Gotcha. There we go. Got stuck. I was able to do the little shortcut. So far, it's the best demo. Sweet. Got the gem and the relic. Then we got Madden Game Day 99. Nap burst. Ooh boy. Let's see. I hope this isn't like the issue I was having with NFL Blitz. 989. I don't even think they're around anymore. I need to oil up my chair. I was more of a Madden and NFL Blitz when it came to football games. That was a long ass load. Oh. I think I accidentally just hit, so now it's just CPU versus CPU mode. Or computer versus computer. 989 Studios. There's some long ass load times.
Welcome to Mile High, Denver, Colorado, home of the world-class ski resorts and the Denver Broncos. Today,
yeah, for sure, Torch.
The Green
Definitely.
Bay Packers. Hello, I'm Dick Enberg, along with my partner, Phil Sims.
Denver needs big plays today in this game, Dick, and I think the safeties could be the weak link. I wouldn't be surprised to see them tested deep and often.
Buck break the Packers. Broncos. Shame the Broncos couldn't make it past the first round in the new Madden tournament. Alright, let's see, what is Gervais, go. Cuts to the right, and he's down. I'm ready for some football! I'm ready to watch some football! John, we're off the air. Oh, okay. Let's see. Bret Hart throws it. And the pass is broken up. Are you ready for some sports ball? All right, can Brett Favre move the chains? He runs for it. He throws the ball. And I believe it is a first down. Denver is one of the worst cities I've ever been in. I remember a while ago you said you were also in Seattle. If you had to take which one was worse, Gassia, Seattle or Denver? It's been a while since I've been to either. I think the last time I was in Seattle was like 2003. Seattle has zombies, yeah. Denver, hands down. Wow. Oh, Shannon Sharp, and now he's on Fox Sports 1. Using at least we're not Detroit is not a positive. That is true. All right, 3rd and 1. Come on, convert it. He's got to run. I think he's good. It's good. The player seems enthusiastic. Yeah, last time I was in Seattle was 2003. And I was barely in Seattle, maybe for like half a day. Traffic is beyond insane. I can only imagine. I was mostly in the mountain areas of Washington State, like where Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens was. I'll take the mountains over the city any day. And that guy got knocked the fuck out. I take it and what would you visit? Seattle? I mean, because that was where my dad's relatives were at the time. Near Bellingham. Okay. And it's 0-0. Moral of the story, both teams suck. Go Patriots. I like how they all shake hands at the end, too. Tell them to move the fuck out. Oh, I think they left a long time ago. Because remember, this was back in 2003, so. Can I skip this, please? There we go. Fuck, Seattle. Kinda nice. Like Seattle's not like at least back then it was memorable, but still I like the mountain areas, like that was the thing for me. Like Spokane, Washington. Alright, we got another sports game. Sports ball. Got ourselves some hockey. Washington or Detroit. Now it's weird. For football, I'm a Patriot guy, but for hockey, I'm a Florida Panther guy.
Oh, say does that star
Oh, speaking of Detroit, Torch. Damn it!
Hello, everyone. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Welcome to Detroit.
And I want to beat the shit out of the NHL. For what reason, Tosh?
We're ready for tonight's game in Detroit. One back
Let's
to Murphy.
see.
Murphy.
I think X is the pass.
Walks in front.
Oh, come on.
Cutting in. Drives one.
Ooh, almost in. Gotta put some pressure.
Oates.
Holy shit, Oates is fast.
With the chest save. Detroit back together.
All right, Lidstrom, come on.
Lidstrom with it at the point. Kick wide by Pulisic. Johansson along the boards. Odd man rush. In behind the goal. In the corner to Johansson.
Oh my god, this puck's going way too quick for me.
On the wing.
Ah! Did I mean to shoot it? Come on, Murphy.
By Murphy. Detroit back together. Big shot. Knocked away. Andra.
I gotta knock this fucker out.
Score!
Ah!
Andra with the big blast. The Red Wings
just
now
kid empty.
find themselves trailing.
That goalie sucks.
Unassisted goal.
Give me John Van Beesbrook. I need the Beezer.
Johansson in the corner. Cutting in.
Ah, come on.
By Pulisic. Oh, is he crushed? The
Come
Red
on,
Wings
come on.
looking for
Ah.
Feeds it across. Tenorti retrieves it. Andra skates it up on the wing. Slap shot. Detroit chases it down.
Oh shit, I did not mean to pass it there.
Andra looking right in front of the net.
Oh my god.
Didn't get through. Lidstrom starts it the other way. A long blast by Lidstrom. Off the wall to Vondra.
For days and toys, for games and toys.
A little shove.
Is that what he's doing?
Kick wide by Osgood. Oh, is he crushed? Shot. Washington chases it.
I've been to both a hockey or NHL game and NFL. I gotta say for the live experience, go for hockey, man.
Murphy races back together. That's the end of the first
Blazes Steel is my favorite hockey game. Okay.
Washington,
That one I never played, but I heard a lot about it.
0.
I blew it. Zamboni time. Yeah, I've been to both an NFL game and an NHL game. Hockey's the best live experience. Everything's right there. No matter which seat I've been to. I've been up to the high seats and the blow-ins right by where the glass is. Everything's pretty good, like view-wise. Good intermission music. Oh, I can't skate for shit either. Or, like, I can skate, but I can't do any, like, fancy shit, you know? Let alone play hockey. So my hat's off to hockey players. Ooh, Apocalypse. With Bruce Willis. And hockey's the only sport where they allow fighting. At least until both of the players fall on the ground. Yeah, Apocalypse. I remember this one. This was one of the games I would always play a lot. On the demo. That and Bomberman World and Brave Fencer Musashi. Ooh, man. Get my ass kicked in. Ooh. Camper. Straight to the point. Simple. Yet entertaining. Love the music for this. Checkpoint. I forgot what's the jump button. There we go. And it's Bruce Willis. I forgot the disease that he has recently where he can't talk anymore. So fucking sad. I forgot to like he can't talk or he doesn't have any or he can't move. I forgot. It's like the Contra version of Sonic Adventure. He can't process language. Fuck, man. Fucking sucks. Ah. No, this part's supposed to be like stealthy, but I just rush right through. Ah! Fuck! Nope. Yeah, poor bastard indeed. Oh, I remember this part. Burn, baby! Yeah, I used to always loop this part over and over again. So pretty much it takes you back to the beginning. The end begins this November. 11 enormous levels, explosive deadly weapons, and too much of a fast screen for me to read. What is it? Him selling his likeness to that deepfake company. Oof. I don't know if I would ever do that, no matter how much money they'd pay me. Now we got Brave Fencer Musashi. Yeah, him selling his likeness to that deepfake. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever do that. Alright. First retirement, hopefully.
Let's do it!
So here we go. Brave Fencer Musashi. Samurai with an attitude. Samurai warrior with an attitude.
Whoa, jump! Whoa, jump! Whoa, jump!
Yeah. Yeah, the Final Fantasy company. I gotta stream this game down the road.
Princess? Hey, who are you? I'm Root Trick.
I always wonder what the hell is that tooth thing on the bottom of his helmet.
Musashi! Musashi? You're the summon hero.
PS1 version was
Pull
better.
my leg. Now,
which other version was it on?
If you
Joey?
do, y'all get this.
I only
little
known it on the
lady in
PS1.
Yeah, right. You wish, pal. Let go of the princess.
Oh, PS2? I didn't even know that was on PS2.
Y'all being fooled. Them there flames can't be put it out easily.
The more you know.
Shoot, I'm sweating buckets here. What should I do?
Like what?
And I didn't even know there was a sequel to this one.
Lumina.
Oh yeah.
Lumina rotation. Use the R1 button until the gauge is full. Okay. R1.
I got you now, Rudrick.
All right, Lumina. Musashi, just hurry up and bash.
Try spinning. That's a nice trick.
Ah, shucks. Shut up, you dumb gal.
Beast!
Y'all gonna get
Beast!
See y'all later, Musashi. Have yourself a nice day.
That's a shame. Or Tronbon.
Whoa! What's that? Holy smokes!
But maybe with the way gaming has been recently, maybe it's for the best, you know?
Come on! You're history, pal!
Oops, shit. Unfortunately, that's the case, Gatsius. Unfortunately, that is the case. Too slow, Granddad. The strength on this dude. Shit. Like back in the day, I used to hope like, oh man, I can't. This one game or this certain game gets a remaster, and then it's like, just with everything recently, it's just all very bland, you know. If only. Manlet rage. Oh. Ah! Fuck, 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 fuck. Lumina. Ah! Ah! Fucking wrecking ball blocked my shot. Or my. There we go. Come on. Ah! Just timed it. Right in the cockpit! Whoa. Ah! I thought he was hitting the house. One more, one more. Whoop. Oh, one sliver of health. Hope these guys got insurance. There you go. Time for the coup de grace. Have a blast, buddy.
That's what you get when you try to mess with me! Oh, I almost forgot. I wonder where that idiot root trip took them.
I like how it says idiot in red. And to be continued. You call this saving the city, Musashi? What kind of samurai are you? You didn't save anything. Oh, God, now this demo right here, I always had the worst trouble with. Oh, and it's, I have to use the analog stick too. This one, Tomb Raider 3, I had no idea what to do in this demo back then. Let's see, jump, action, roll, draw weapons. Now, which one? Soundtrack is great. Trying to think, which one do you use to pick up weapons? Because I remember before, you had to get into the room. Draw a weapon, I guess triangle. DualShock control schemes. It's not that it's control. It's just the way the Tomb Raider controls work. Especially now it's on emulator and I don't have the analog. I can't do analog and D-pad. Alright, let's try this. Let's wing it. Yeah, OG Tomb Raider games are great. My brother actually started playing the first Tomb Raider game because I have a PlayStation Classic. I modified that and I gave it to him. He's been playing a lot of classic stuff. Still waiting for the Lara Croft Anniversary Trilogy remasters. Now I wonder... Oh, unfortunately. Yep, I cannot move. For simple mods, what they do, Joey, is they sell them online, but if you ever wanted to just use yours, you just need a simple thumb drive. You need to rewrite it a certain name, and I think it has to be specifically Sony in all caps. Yeah, quick game. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot. Uh-oh. I can't even move the damn sticks. Let's see. Let me do... Alt F5. Actually, let's just hit reset. Of course. Because you need to use the analog stick to move around. And unfortunately, I only have the D-pad selected. So where were we? So Tomb Raider 3. Fortunately, can't go farther than that. But now here's another one that I really liked back then. This is the one that I would always play with my brother. Because this was the only demo in the whole thing where it's two-player mode. Had a second port? If you had a second port, two people can play this. Bomberman!
Bomberman!
Woohoo! This is the one I would always play. Best Bomberman is 94 for the turbo graphics. Okay.
Come on.
All right, here we go. Ooh, can't pick that shit up.
Darn. Bomb up. Bomb up.
Damn, I'm getting a lot of shitty power-ups. Oop, definitely need that one.
Fire. Fire.
I'm trying to see if I can trap one of these here. Oh, shit!
No. Bomb up.
Bomb! Oh my god, I remember this. He's always playing this with my brother, my cousin.
Fire. Fire. Bomb up. No.
Can I grab him?
No.
No, I blew up! I remember here, so if you blow up here, if you die, you turn these little robots on the side.
Bomb up. Fire.
And if you kill them with your bomb, you can come back inside.
Darn.
I inflated. And not the monetary kind. More like the DeviantArt kind.
Darn.
Ah, come on, blow up!
Fire.
Come on, come on.
No.
Did I blow up? No! Ah!
Bomb up. Bomb up. Bomb up. Ouch.
This is the best party game ever. Or a perfect game to play. Oh! Alright, let's see who wins between the Royal Knight one and the green one. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if Bomberman Act Zero is backwards compatible. That one I'm not sure. Bloody Roars and Limbo, and Konami doesn't do jack shit. Yeah, Konami. I don't know how they're still they're still around as a company, or how they're still making money with the decisions that they've been making as of late. Focusing on pachinko machines, canceling certain games like Silent Hills. Gun green for the go. Yeah, we'll call that one. That's Ethan Ralph. We got 5 seconds. Who's gonna win? Come on.
No.
Time's up. It's a draw. He was so ugly that everyone died. I'm gonna play that one more time. Because I love that demo so much. Just one more. And then we'll do the Sci-Fi Filter video. So I think if you had the controller, whatever it is, like the multi-tap adapter, I think that's how you call it, the multi-tap for the PS1, you could have 4 people play this.
Bomberman.
I never got to try it though. Was Bomberman Act Zero the one where it was like a total redesign and it looks nothing like the old Bomberman games, Joey?
Come on. Darn. Bomb up.
Gritty, edgy Bomberman.
Fire.
Love it.
Fire. Darn.
What the? It just swapped me.
Darn. Bomb up. Bomb up. Fire.
I think this one gives me the power up to
Bomb up. Darn. Fire.
2000s Edgelord redesign. Yep. Oop. Fuck. Kill myself! No!
Fire!
Alright, what do we got here? We got the wizard here and the royal dude. I don't know what their names were. I'm sorry. Alright, so if I can kill him as the robot, I might be able to spawn him. Come on, come on, come on.
No.
Did I? Did I get in? Ah! Ah!
Bomb up. No.
Dobson loved that. Oh my god. Oh, the inflation. Oh, he's that freaking degenerate on DeviantArt. No, I remember from Gamergate. That dude was a lolcow. Alright. That was fun. So now we got the Siphon filter video. 989 Studios. I noticed that when the guys die, that sound effect, them grunting when they're dying, that's the same sound effect from Area 51, the arcade game. Even D, wow. I think mostly everyone hated him, except SJWs. I play a little bit of this on the PlayStation Classic. It's fun. I remember there was one time Dobson over-exaggerated an event that happened at a Comic-Con, and he was trying to be the hero. And then when like someone took a photo of Dobson in the background, it was like totally exaggerated. None of the shit he said happened. So before we end the stream, there's some stuff we can do. There's a Korn music video I can play if I put in a code, but even SJWs hated him for being a creepy hover-hoarding turd. Yep, never happened. You're right. But here we have a Tenchu video. So let's do square, circle, 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 square. Let me try this one more time. There we go. Now I get the movie. It was real in my blue bear furry OC's mind. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened with him these days. Gaseous.
We take you to Tokyo, Japan, to the offices of Acquire Corporation for an inside look at the development team behind the hit PlayStation game, Tenchu.
Tenchu is set in 16th century feudal Japan. The player assumes the role of a ninja warrior.
Yeah, the Power Girl cosplay. And he made that shitty comic. He was like, oh yeah, I'm this grand hero where I'm gonna step in and beat the shit out of this guy for harassing the girl, which turns out no one was harassing her.
The player can choose from two characters. Both have different attacking techniques and unique motions for special moves. Rikamura uses a ninja sword for up to 3 sequential attacks. Ayami uses short swords in both hands for up to 4 sequential attacks.
With the user-controllable camera, the player surveys the historic Japanese environment while remaining undetected.
The player can use the camera to search for the enemy around corners and from rooftops. Strategically, it's one of the keys to mastering the game and critical to executing the various stealth kills.
The people who made this game, do they also make one fighting game where, like, if you wanted to, you can finish the match in like 1 second with one hit?
In order to create the realism of the character's movements, we hired Sho Kasugi.
I like the shitpost version where he gets his
son Kei,
trusty bat back right at him.
Motion capture sessions.
Also lost, yeah.
Then we integrated their movements into
Bushido Blade, that's the one. It's like where if you're not careful, you can lose like right away. Like it's very realistic for PS1 version of realistic.
Devices and spells.
Tenchu has a unique targeting system that allows the player to aim weapons from afar. The camera angle changes.
Thank
to
you,
the
Joey,
first-person
for telling me the
perspective
name.
And displays a crosshair.
Can I get
This helps
the way
player
the
attack with
kill
more
effects are?
accuracy.
Following a successful release in Japan, the production team went to work to make enhancements for Tenchu's highly anticipated US release.
Oof.
We created 2 entirely new missions and in-game cinematics for each character.
Hey, wait a minute.
New weapons.
The voice
plus
isn't
we
matching
made
the
substantial
lips.
Improvements to the enemy artificial intelligence.
Reminds me of
With the enhancements to the AI. The
oh
enemies
my
react
God,
with
what's
more
his name? The
realism.
wrestler, and he
The
used to have
Telestar is alerted by the sounds.
he had
The
another
film
Japanese
star,
tag team
barking
partner in
dog.
WWF,
The
and they always be like,
Telestar attack.
"Indeed,"
There's
when their mouths
another
were still
TV
moving.
game out there with a
Takumi
smarter AI.
Michinoku,
Tenchu.
that's him.
Live by honor. Kill by stealth.
I think we got one more. It's the demo. Ah, here we go. Triangle, circle, triangle. And now we got a Spyro demo.
Thank you for releasing me. Free the dragons in the artisan world, then seek out the balloons.
Different voice actor.
He'll transport you to the next world.
And lines.
What about Nasty Nork? That's all I can tell you.
Can never go wrong with some Spyro. I remember a guy talking about how the Japanese port of this was atrocious, and it had some shitty, like a high third-person view. It's the first instance of a GTA-like rampage. I've thought of it that way, but yeah. It's one way to look at it, yeah. Not sure if that's a demo or if that's the emulator doing that, the weird effect on the ground. I'll take you there in September. Seems like 98 was a good year for gaming. September, specifically. Those are silver in the full game. There's one of those sheep is toasty. Here's usually where you get the boss. I wonder, can you see him? You can see the portal, but you can't get in there.
Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers, crashing through...
Oh, that.
Nail deal Taco Bell. Ooh, key. Whoa. Ah! This is where Town Square is supposed to be. kind of bummer that they never released the soundtrack for the Spyro games. Three was my favorite as well, Joey. Every game, it got better. Spyro added more to it instead of just, collecting gems, rescuing dragons. This was my favorite song throughout the original trilogy. And of all the original 3 Spyro games, this one always was my favorite one. Just that music so calm. Got that campfire feel to it. Just look out into the sky. Not worrying about life. Just playing video games. A simpler time. But yeah, Spyro 3 is my favorite video game of all time. Those little creatures are wearing fireproof armor. Try a charge attack instead of your flame. Don't tell me what to do. Anything before 9/11, am I right? One of the best soundtracks for any original soundtracks for a video game. Shoot him in the ass. Crap out a gem. Rinse and repeat. Usually he does like a weird burping sound. Use the triangle button to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me. That's what Spyro would say. Whoa. I remember when I was younger, I never realized what Sparks was really there for, or why his color changes, and then it clicked on me. I was like, oh, it's his health. He shot out a gem. That's weird how they had a gem on the exit portal. Baguettes cannot be charged, but there are other ways to defeat them. Use your wits and don't forget your flame. Good thing they went with the dragons instead of text. Thank you for releasing me. Did I get the key? Yes. I almost hit select, and that would have took me back to the main menu. Doesn't matter, we're almost over with this one anyway. Ah, the one struggle of this game. Finding the few gems that are scattered around the whole map. Or level. Oh well. I'll go to the... Oh yeah, it's on the portal. There's a portal exit. Sweet. No gem sound effects. Alright. I think that's it for now. It's good to be back to streaming again. Three months out of the loop. But I'll definitely be finishing Tron Bond. I'll eventually finish those crate levels. Yeah, great stream. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate that. But yeah, D-Man, Joey, Torch, Gaseous, all you guys. Thank you for stopping by tonight. And yeah, thank you, Gaseous.